right. Have better. You got enough.
You gotta... I'm not looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna cough that up. Between episode. Wait.
The connection is not being the best.
It's. Oh. Ah, damn it.
I need to get more of those red feathers.
Is this one fucking one that just keeps getting stuck? Oh. Oh. Go for it. Go, Mark, go. Go, Mark, go. Go, Mark, go, go, go. Go, Mark, go, go, go.
Oh my fucking god.
You have a save point. Oh, Mark, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh,
That was your first mistake.
I believe in you, sir. Oh. Yeah, come on, you got this. Who's the best? Alright. Another one to keep you down. Hey.
What?
Who cheated you? They cheated you. They treated you like you were less than. Oh, you need to restart it. Just restart it.
It doesn't do anything negative all the time.
I mean, but you could have just like not had to go through this. Oh, okay. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
It's like 2 seconds.
He's gonna cheat. Watch him cheat. Cheating little motherfucker. Oh, cheaty ass bitch. Why you gotta cheat and shit?
Much like a lot of these older games, though, like the camera kind of is your worst enemy.
And it's weird how like that's the case, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't know what caused that to be the problem in like a lot of older games. Why is the camera bad? Like, what is it about like developing these games that made like making the camera work impossible? Because like, to be fair,
I didn't make a save point, so I'll do it this time though, because I am. This is too easy. Yeah. No.
Give me back that filet of fish. Give me that
Give
fish.
me that fish. What if it was you hanging up on this wall? If it was you in that sandwich,
you wouldn't be
you would be laughing at me.
What's your favorite kind of candy? Do you have a favorite?
I don't know. Because the thing is, like, it's more of a.
It's moment by moment.
It depends on what I'm. Yeah.
I have like I realize like as I'm starting this conversation, I don't think this is a conversation I want to have. Like not public. I mean, I can openly say like, yeah, I'm into some weird shit. Like I like things that apparently most people don't find attractive in the players. Like I like hair. Like I prefer like a female to definitely have hair. I don't know how to make that clear. Like I don't know how to make that make more sense. Like I realized like at a certain point, a lot of dudes, especially like a lot of younger guys, when it hits when like you hit a certain age, like in your head, like asking people, like a girl being shaven, like it. I think what it comes down to is it like if she does that.
What? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw it twice. Like I think like they like a dude like because I remember being that pervert, being that like 19-year-old like weirdo on the internet, like using that as like an opening line to like talk to girls about sex. And it's usually just one of those things like if she's willing to answer or if she like engages in like shaving her pubes, it's like she's probably about that life. And that
What
might
the fuck
not,
is
and that
going on with that?
and that ain't necessarily the case. Where like I have learned over the past couple of years that men, like young men, like dudes in their like early 20s, like late teens, they of course don't understand how women work. For the most part, they really just don't. They don't know how to talk to women, and like they are under the impression that like girls are such a, females are such a different breed of creature that like you can't talk to them normally. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like there is like this like weird conception of if I can't talk to her like about sports and stuff. I said this on the channel on several occasions. I've said this in videos at the very least on several occasions. It's like they feel like they can't talk to a girl about normal stuff. And the one thing I've definitely learned is if you're talking to somebody in your age group, like you're 18 and you're talking about like, well, I want to talk to this 18-year-old girl about stuff that I don't know what to talk to her about. It's like, y'all are both fucking 18. Talk to her about shit that y'all know about. You're both retarded. Yeah, just load it. It's like neither of you know anything about anything for real. It's like you both live in the same kind of. Wow, Mark. No.
I don't know. Oh, he gave up on me.
That fast. Jeez. You know the weird part about this is like you haven't like you've lost this several times after like basically having it once.
Yeah.
Like a part of me is like curious, you ain't beating off or something, are you? Like, are you holding the controller with both hands?
Yes.
Like,
again, most of the issue is coming from the actual like way the controller is and the camera.
If I'm not mistaken, I think like this is like the races in Banjo-Kazooie use rubber banding. So like it's
they do.
Yeah, so it's better to like let him lead ahead of you a little bit as the like that. There you go. That fucking simple. Like it's better to let like when you're in a race on Banjo-Kazooie, like or Banjo-Tooie, like don't try to beat them like out of the gate. Like just try to like you know what I'm saying?
Because you
like
saw
that,
when I was trailing behind, like I caught up to him pretty quickly because he's like his AI down. Basically. Yeah.
I won't throw up on you though.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that about? I hiccuped. I started to hiccup and I thought I was gonna throw up, and I really don't want to throw up. Mostly because I can't get up fast enough to not puke on something that's not like a vessel.
Like, is there ever like a point where you're in the middle of like feeling like you're gonna throw up and you're like it's not worth fighting back anymore?
No, never.
Never?
Never. I don't like throwing up.
I don't either, but like there's a point where you're just like
I think what you just learned.
The inevitable.
I think what you just that's the thing. First and foremost, when I say I don't like throwing up, let me clarify. I don't like throwing up. I don't dislike the act. I don't like doing it. I don't do it. Like, I don't puke. You know how many times I've thrown up, like for real, threw up as an adult? One.
Mm. Is throwing up
And I
like
was
you're
sick.
falling down for me?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Falling down is my falling down for you. It's just that I, like, overall, like, when it comes to most things that neither of us care for, I get over shit faster than you do. Like, I think that's just what it is. But, like, I don't like throwing up because it's gross and it hurts. Like, every time I've ever thrown up, like, my body didn't feel well afterward. Like, I was hurt afterward. Like, my neck would hurt, my head would hurt. I felt like shit. I don't like throwing up. And it stinks.
What?
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Why'd you do that?
So, I don't throw up. And if I ever get to the point where I think I'm gonna puke, like the last time I threw up for real was probably back 2010 or somewhere in there. Or 2000, maybe 2009. So, like, it was after we moved over to this apartment, and my brother got sick, and then I caught what he had, and I remember going into the bathroom, and I remember like suddenly realizing I don't feel good. Like, I was laying in my bed, like with the shakes, like I had the cold sweats, and it suddenly dawned on me that I had been laying in my bed for like 2 hours with the light on, and I just didn't do anything.
There wasn't even a point to doing that. I just couldn't remember.
And I went to the bathroom because I was like, I got shit, and I was like, I just go poop. And I remember like walking through the hallway and looking down at the hall and seeing him like in the fetal position on the floor, and I was like, oh, that ain't good. And I remember I sat in the bathroom on the toilet, and I called my mom in there because because I needed my parent. I needed somebody. I needed an adult. And
You need an adult.
I did. I needed an adult. And so she came in there, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And so she got the trash can, which was an industrial bucket, like those big plastic buckets that, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Them big plastic buckets that stuff comes in, like with the snap-on lid.
Yeah.
And like it was
the kind
that
of buckets that some litter comes in, stuff like that.
I guess litter.
Yeah, litter comes in like one of those like square buckets, but
Yeah,
bucket.
this one was round. This is more like if you've ever like bought like an industrial amount of cleaner, or like if you're working food prep, like like big bucket, like a big bucket, like a 2 foot tall bucket. And it was just that bucket with a trash can, with a trash bag in it. That was the trash can. And I remember like sitting on the toilet with like the trash can on my leg, and like she was holding the other end, like making sure it was sturdy. And then like I was like, it's coming. And I didn't have the way I threw up was so stupid. Because I remember going and then then nothing
it's not
happened.
funny.
No, it's funny now. Nothing happened. I made the noise and nothing happened. And then a few seconds later, like everything came rushing up out of my stomach. Like I made the noise. I buffered. If that helps you like understand what I'm trying to get at here. I buffered. And then like I remember like what came out of me looked like, I don't remember what I ate. Like I don't remember what I don't remember what was in my stomach. But I remembered what came out of me looked like ramen noodles. Or maggots, if you would.
Maggots.
Like it could have easily been also maggots. But I remember throwing up and just seeing like this yellowish liquid that looked like noodles. Like it looked like it had noodles in it, like just like that was one of the last times I threw up. You came backpack smashing this one? This stupid quest, you should stop. You won't get to me at the top. So like when you like, for you to say like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna puke. Like, you know, I don't have that because I really don't want to throw up. Like, are you talking to somebody who will like, I will keep swallowing just to get it to go back down, and I can will myself out of vomiting. That's how much I don't like throwing up. Like in the most cases, I can will myself from falling, but not the last 2 times apparently. Them times I fucking fail. You gonna drown, boy, if you don't start heading to the surface. You're gonna drown. I wanted you to drown so bad. just your hubris. Your hubris is too much for me.
That's fair. I feel like I skipped the clanker level somehow.
Yeah, I believe you did. I do believe you did, my boy. Oh, my boy. My boy.
Which is a level I wouldn't like. Is that the level with the boat?
No, the clanker level's the level before.
I know what's in the level, but I don't know if it's the level with the boat.
It's not the boat. It's
Okay.
not the boat.
That stage. Golly. This game is just, I don't want it. I also don't like the fact that like the pictures aren't the stage. Like filling in the puzzles for the pictures doesn't mean like, okay, now it means I have access to the stage, but I still have to go fucking find it. Like I am a lazy gamer now. That would have been also a nice branding for the stage. This is lazy gamer. Branding for the channel, not the stage.
Back that for your fish.
We don't know why that's still in our heads all these many years later.
I mean, I really don't. Oh. So, as much as I love this level, when I was like replaying it, it was the one that gave me like some of the most trouble.
Well, I would argue like the reason you like the stage is because of its aesthetic. But
yeah, it's not because like it's fun to play this.
Yeah, that would, for me, that means it's not a fun. Like, it's not really your favorite stage. It's just you like this aesthetic in general. But like I feel like that's how you end up getting. That's how we end up getting things that aren't good. Is like people like, oh, people love creepypastas. Let's make a movie out of creepypastas. And then you get like a bare bones ass movie that isn't
And then
good.
you get Channel Zero.
Channel Zero wasn't bad.
Thank you.
I'd say Channel Zero wasn't bad, but that's what you get.
Well, I would say it's more like, actually, I guess, because I don't think it was anything else, but Channel Zero wasn't that bad. Like, it's hard to explain, like, the experience that was Channel Zero. I would say, like, it definitely came off as the people running, like, the people who, like, were running the show didn't understand. They genuinely didn't understand what made some of the creepypastas good. It's really annoying. Like, the camera is, like, starting to piss me off. Like, it's like you get it in the position you want it, and then you get Banjo in the position you want him, and then the camera's just like, nah. Like, a part of me is like, is this a difficulty? Is this difficulty?
It's like the anime meme. It's
Yeah,
like the
that's the
guy, like the butterfly.
Yeah, is this difficult?
Thank you.
Fuck you.
But
You know that that's what, like, Nintendo thought that that's what they were saying, right?
really,
Oh my gosh, you don't know that? How do you not know this?
I did not know about that.
So Grant Kirkhope, when they like got this level finished, they were showing it to Nintendo, and when it came to like this part, like when you put the egg in the basket, like in the pot, it says thank you. The people at Nintendo thought, like, here's the fucked up thing, they thought it was saying fuck you, but they weren't even like appalled by it. They were just like, yeah, I think we should change that, like, you know. Like,
in a genuine, like, yeah, like, that's cool, but we can't really do that.
yeah,
So
like
it's
it's almost as if they understood, like, well, we understand that there's, you know, like artistic liberties, and like there might be a reason for it, but they're like, nah, like we think we should change this. And Grant Kirkhope was like, he's the voice doing that, and he was like, I don't understand how they thought we thought that we could, like, I don't understand how they thought we would do that in a children's game. So yeah, they had to, like, I think he said he re-recorded the lines and slowed it down, like, it made it a little bit clearer to make it obvious that the buckets were saying thank you rather than fuck you, apparently.
Fuck you.
Which doesn't make sense, like, in and of itself, because a part of me is curious, is like, did the people at Nintendo understand how fuck you work?
I mean, maybe they were thinking, like, oh, you just shat in their pot. Like,
Like, ah, fuck you. Clock you.
Glock you.
Is that offensive?
Probably. Somebody.
Like, I feel like
To some ethnic group.
I mean, that whole thing. That whole
game, yeah.
was offensive to some degree. Because if I'm not mistaken, like, the Chinese dude, the Asian dude was definitely offensive. And Santa Claus would have been offensive to fat people.
All of his moves were like fucking takeout orders.
Yeah,
Boop boop lata.
We used to live in different times.
We did.
We be jamming.
Be jamming.
He was even like, he wasn't Jamaican. He was a witch doctor. Those aren't like, I'm sure
The same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure there are Jamaican witch doctors, but I don't think Jamaica is like home of the witch doctor. Oh no, that's horrible. I don't like that at all.
Excuse? Oh, I ran into the fire. That would explain everything. You know what I really want?
Sex?
At the moment, not really, actually.
A Philly cheesesteak? Because I would love a Philly cheesesteak right about now. With some nice grilled green peppers. Man.
Wouldn't be mad at it. To be sure.
It'd be weird if you were just walking around the room smoking at a fucking sandwich.
It's like, who put this sandwich here?
No. That's being mad at the person who put the sandwich there. In my head, you're mad at the sandwich. Like, the sandwich has offended you, but you have to, like, share space with it. So you're just, like,
The
refusing to
sandwich
look
pays
at
for
it.
here, so I have to.
I was like, I have to share this space with this sandwich. Oh, but I don't approve of its lifestyle.
That's a sitcom waiting to happen. Very racist, man. If they can make a sitcom about Hitler and his Jewish next door neighbors, then I mean.
That did not happen.
Oh, it did.
That is not real.
It did. It is real.
It's not.
It is. They aired one episode.
Sitcom.
They made 10 episodes, and I think only one of them aired for obvious reasons.
Sitcom about Hitler. Is this real?
You really genuinely didn't believe me?
Fuck no. Of course. Hail, honey, I'm home.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Oh, this is not good.
And again, like he had Jewish neighbors who he.
Hi, Oh Honey, I'm Home is a British sitcom written by Jeff Atkinson and was produced in 1990. It was canceled after one episode. It centered on Adolf Hitler and Ava Braun, who lived next door to a Jewish couple, Arnie and Rosa Goldstein. The show spoofs elements of mid-20th century American sitcoms and is driven by Hitler's inability to get along with his neighbors. It caused controversy when broadcasting has been called perhaps the most tasteless situation in comedy. Fucking duh. There were 8 episodes, not 10.
Okay.
I gotta point out, like, regardless of how you look at that, that's just Jefferson.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
Well, it's just the Jefferson. Like, because almost every sitcom, every black sitcom in the 90s, like the parent didn't get along with white people for whatever reason.
Those white people.
That's why we smoke menthol. That's why we use niggas.
I'm not doing this yet.
We love to ruin shit. Got 4 minutes. Got 4 minutes, oh.
I mean, I'm not finishing this stage in 4 minutes, but I appreciate your face.
Bad girl.
The main reason I know that, like, I probably skipped the Clanker stage is because Clanker stage is where you get the golden feathers. And I think I should have them by now. Like the gold feather, like, invincibility move anyway. Ekum bokum. Whoa. I, for some reason, remember this being terrible.
I am Tumblr. How are you supposed to know to spell Banjo and Kazooie? That's a Z.
Oh, that's a V, yeah.
Banjo. Well, I imagine since those are the only letters on the board. That's Bano. Down below.
Nano.
And then Z is up here. But you don't need Z. Okay. LimeWire or Kazaa. Don't download this song. Kazuzu.
Jesus Christ.
That's the umbrella logo.
It ain't happening.
Ugh. Nah, that's it. You fucking failed. You almost got it. You almost got it. I'll give you one more try.
It was as bad as I thought it was. Because that just, it results in, like, just instant death for whatever reason. Oh no.
Why'd you stop moving?
Because life. Greetings, O solid one.
Oh.
Oh, okay, there's no B in the source.
What happened? What's going on?
The lag is real. I don't know that much. I just want to be done.
Going by the city like you know you should. Just don't download this song. I'm about to say both O's are right there.
I mean, it wasn't exactly a hard puzzle to figure out. It was just hard because, you know,
You chose to make it hard. That's how everybody's gonna see it.
that's
Everybody's gonna be like, you chose to make that hard. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Just
Hey! Oh man. I wanted to talk about something. I forgot what it was. I said dating, and that was a joke. I didn't want to talk about dating, although I find dating very peculiar. I find dating perplexing. I think media has a. I think media definitely changes the way we perceive what the concept of dating is. Because I think for the most part, like dating is. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Because at the end of the day, like if I'm being honest, it truly feels like if you and another person of whatever gender you want to put your dick in, or like, you know, have their genitals on you, like it really comes down to like if you're talking to one person and you hang out with them a lot, like even if y'all don't say like we're boyfriend and girlfriend, like because I'm really curious as to like when was the last time you dated somebody and you asked them to be your girlfriend? Like you said those words exactly.
years.
Like, and didn't it like, and like, so like now, does it not kind of come off as, what happened?
I accidentally hit the button.
So like now, doesn't it kind of come off more so like, if you and somebody like each other, y'all just kind of start talking more and more and more and more and more, until the point that y'all are kind of only talking to each other. And then it just kind of becomes, this is what this is.
More or less, you know.
And so like dating should at that point, like going out on a date becomes more a matter of interpretation. Because like what if for you dating or going, what if like a date for you is like going and getting chicken nugs and coming back home and playing Portal for like 5 hours? Like most people would say that's not a date. But if that's what makes you most comfortable, oh stop. If that's what like y'all both feel comfortable doing, isn't that basically a date?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think dating, I don't necessarily think dating is weird, but I think that we as a society, like especially us younger people who like, when we grew up like watching TV, like the idea of a date on television was you go to somebody's house, you pick them up, you take them somewhere, and then like you don't even have to be with them yet to take them out. Like the date is more so their trial version of you to see if they want to date you, which makes no sense to me. Ooh. Yeah. Like,
I don't at all think that you're wrong.
you yelled at me, and it scared me. Hold on. Okay. All right, we're gonna end the episode here because it's late, and I'm trying not to cough, and I need to breathe, and I have too much phlegm in my lungs. to do that easily. So get out.